Guten Tag, mes amis, wie geht's? Ich bin Dieter. C'est moi, Dieter. Um, those of you, I have a lot of videos there. I guess Dieter might be hard to navigate for some newbies. But I don't watch TV anymore, really, because it's gotten so out of whack. The commercials and everything, and a lot of the shows and the announcers. But anyway, I stumbled across this Kentucky swimmer, Riley Gaines, and I just wanted to shout out for her. This transgender person named Leah Thomas is winning all these medals. Now he was formerly a man who was ranked something like 400 and something in the world. And this is going on, some of you may have seen, why I sort of canceled Serena Williams, right? Because, they were trying to, I like tennis, and I like sports, and I like women in sports and men in sports, and if you want to have transgender sports, go at it, right? But leave the real women and the real men alone. If you yourself are saying, you're trans, you're different, then okay, you have your trans sports. Nothing wrong with that. But just like Serena will, why would you try and get John McEnroe, who is one of the greatest tennis players of all time, to admit that a woman would be ranked number 5? She wouldn't. When he said 700 and something, he was probably just being accurate. What's wrong with being accurate about things? So good on you, Riley Gaines, for speaking out. I see the look of, here it is, like, okay, and all you people who are, saying, you should defend, trans rights, okay, here's one for you. How is backing Leah Thomas in this? How are you treating Riley Gaines and the other girls who are real women, right? You're a cheat. And you're a fraud, right? That'd be like me going, I was livid when I saw this like beauty pageant that gay, what was it? Let's just be honest here, overweight person won, and all these girls are just like, why did you even have your picture taken with that? Because you're actually, if by doing that you're saying this is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's just like it's not okay for a welterweight male boxer to go into a ring and cream a female welterweight boxer. You all know what's going to happen there. The female boxer will probably lose her life if you let the man go full on. The same is true in lots of competitive sports. Like, this is just silliness. Like, oh, enough already. And I'm glad people like Riley Gaines are speaking out. She's erudite, and it's long overdue. And this has got nothing to do with being non-inclusive or any of that. Like, how many trans people go to these swimming events? How many of them go to NHL events or whatever events? If you want your own events, fine, have your own events. You're kind of acting like out of control foxes in a hen house. That's my farmer analogy. That's all I have to say about this. Like, I don't even like talking about this, but I feel compelled to talk about it because I felt it myself. I mean, I have these so-called friends that all like to label themselves woke and stuff. And I just got sick of it, because I would go out for a beer or a drink with them, and I'd have to sit there quietly and listen to all their opinions on everything. They know everything about everything. And the minute I chimed in, like, you can't say that. I got people half my age. I'm old enough to be their father. You can't say that. Well, why can't I say that? My generation used the word gay to mean something a little off or a little funny. Now I have someone who wasn't even alive when we all used that term, right? Saying, "Oh, you can't say that." Well, I don't tell you. If I tell a person like that, "Hey, you can't say that," they would say, "Well, F you, of course I can," right? I did it. Part of the reason Dita shaved his beard. I'm telling you, people, this is my own experience, right? If you don't believe me, you can tune it off. I'm not forcing you to watch this stuff. But when I shave my beard, yeah, it's true. I look younger, and I actually get treated better. Last year, I shaved my beard off because I usually let it grow longer in the winter and then shave it and have more of a goatee in the summer. So last year in the spring, I'm crossing the street with my dog, and there's this big shrubbery thing, so you can't really see who's coming around the corner. So this guy was coming, and he had 2 huskies, and his wife was with him behind. And, the huskies jump up, and, it was just startled because, it was a startling thing. I guess they weren't expecting. So, Coco was, like when I walk, she walks right beside me, right? And this guy starts freaking out at me. Goes, "Oh yeah," he says, this is exactly what he said, "You frigging young people, you think it's all about you," right? Like, why couldn't you wait till I was across the street? I'm an old man, I'm 60 years old. This is what the guy said to me. I said, "Well, sir, I didn't see you, and nothing happened, because not unlike you, I had my dog right beside me. His huskies were like 6 feet in front of him." And he said, "And just for your information, I'm 67. Have a nice day." I don't know. Just an observation, people. That's all it is. Please, let's stop this. We shouldn't even be having, honestly, we shouldn't even be having to have these discussions. It's just silly. But I continue to support people like Riley Gaines. Yeah, you were robbed. It is Anne.